Morning, guys. Well, this isn't coming up particularly well on camera, but all the mists rising up off the lake. It's about 7 AM. On a gorgeous morning, if not a cold one. Didn't bring no tea bags or anything, or coffee, so I just made myself a pine needle tea. Cheers. Pine needle tea, if you didn't know, does have some health benefits to it as well. It's packed with vitamin C, so it's especially good through the winter months. Get that bit of wood out, and it's actually nice. I like it anyway. Oh, and it's a nice, warm, refreshing drink on a very cold summer's morning. I bet people down in London are thinking, I wish it was cold, because apparently it didn't drop below 23 in some places last night. Hot city nights. But what a view to wake up to then. Oh, I've got a couple of things I need to do this morning. I need to wash my billy can out and the little tray on top before I cook up some eggs, and then rewash the top tray out, and then I'm going to head on out here. I'm going to try and sort this diff lock out as well while I'm on the go. It's pretty obvious, but I thought I joined one of the Facebook groups for, it's like a Land Rover Discovery Owners Club. And I just asked the tip. They said, you know, just got this. I've worked on cars before, as I've said before. Never a four-wheel drive, especially one that's got you know, diff lock and low ratio gear lever. So I've got no experience in working with them in a transfer box. So and this one's jammed in. I don't think it's ever been used. So I asked if anyone got any tips, and a few people have said the same thing. Get underneath there with some grease and WD, and give it a really good spray. So I'll do that in the next fuel station I go to. So we'll have to go to one today, I think. Get underneath it, spray it all up, leave it for a bit, let it work in, and then later on today I'll give it a try. There's a few midges still around. It's not as bad as last night. So I'm just warming up some water. Not much, but just enough to clean stuff with. This is all-purpose soap, biodegradable, so it's good for the outdoors. You can use it for yourself, and you can use it for washing pots and stuff. That should be enough. Now I do need a scourer, bear with me. Bit of bracken. I'll do. Alright, let's just put a bit of water in there. Give that a soak. Actually, this is perfect for the job. The hay falling over myself. Yeah. I'll give that a rinse out though in a minute. Getting one or two little biting midges. I could tolerate one or two. Wee rinse. I don't use too much water. It's probably the most this ground's seen for a while. I've wet my seat. Just have to sit that side. So now they're clean, I'm going to do some eggs in this one now. Yeah, that's just stuck straight to the bottom, that, hasn't it? So, I've arrived at Kilda. Whoa, it's hot. It's really hot. Just had a walk to the sort of little tourist information centre where I picked up this map. It's not, for me, I think today, it's not entirely that helpful. I'm going to have to do more research into this place before I attempt a wild camp here, because I've no idea where any good spots are or anything like that. I can't get any phone reception, so I can't even ask like the wild camping community for any places. There is a forest drive. I think it's said it's about 12 miles long. You have to pay for it. I mean, you had to pay for the other one that I went on, but there was nobody. The machine wasn't working, so I just drove through. But this one I'm going to have to pay for, because it is working. So you can't win them all. So I'm thinking I might take that forest drive. It takes me to the A68. And then from there, hopefully I don't know, I think what I'll do is I'll carry on heading over to the east coast side. Might be a little bit cooler on by the coast, because it is absolutely, it's sweltering. It is midday, but it is warm. Parking here is not cheap either. It's £1.50 for sorry, a bit of cookie. It's £1.50 for an hour. Didn't have any 50 pences on me, so it's actually cost me £2, because the machine doesn't give any change. But oh well, one of those things. So right, I shall hit this trail, I think. Yeah, it'll be fun. Back on a forest trail. Yeah, it's a bit like the last one. Not much different. It's fairly gravelled on. There you go, you can see it now. Sprayed a load of WD-40, so like on my central diff, which is that one, well, lone range gear shift. Took the cover off and sprayed a load of WD-40 down it, because I can't get to it from underneath. Hold on a minute, there's a car coming up. Well, it wasn't using the passing place particularly much. It's going a little bit too fast in my opinion. I mean, it does say 25 mile an hour, but you know, if you're paying to come on this road, you want to enjoy it. I'm not even got my foot on the accelerator. Just plodding along, not singing a song. Enjoying the ride. Certainly trying to let his dust trail settle down a bit. But there we go. Got lovely pine forest to the side of me there. Old silver birch at that side. Really nice. So when I get to the end of here, I mean, there might be a couple of places to pull up that might have some interest. We'll stop at them, have a quick look. But yeah, in terms of I don't know, camping tonight, we'll see what happens. Like I say, I might go over to the east coast. Well, I think I probably will go over to the east coast. And maybe start making my way down south. I don't want to be on my last day, which is Saturday. Sort of don't want to be. Oh, we're back to tarmac now. That better not be it. Wait, massive pothole there. I know I'm in a 4x4, but I'd rather avoid a pothole, especially like that one. It's just jagged. Yeah. Anyway, catch you guys in a bit. Is there? Incidentally, there is like another mountain biking trail here. This is one of the other Seven Stains ones I've never been to. So if my elbows will let me, which I don't think they will, it'd be nice to come up here sometime and do a little bit of mountain biking. Even if I just do the blue routes instead of the red and black that we used to. But hey ho. Anyway, catch you guys in a few minutes. Well, that's that forest drive done. All 12 miles of it. It's quite fun. Went a little quick on some straight stretches. Did a little bit rally style. Yeah, I'm glad I managed to get it into low range. Just still can't get diff lock on it at the moment. Hopefully it'll free up over time. I think the plan is I'm gonna go down to Whitby, have a little walk around Whitby. I think I do like Whitby. I've not been there for a while. Just have a little mosey on round, and then might pop down to Robin Hood's Bay and might actually spend the night at an actual campsite instead of wild camping. But you know, it's still camping all the same. It's a road trip. That's what it's mainly about. So yeah, I think that's going to be the plan. There's a few campsites around Robin Hood's Bay that I can try and drop on. See if there's any spaces. If there's nothing, then what I might do is nip down to Hayburn and spend the night down there. Yeah, I know, I'm on a campsite, but it is what it is. I've had enough of driving, and I needed a change, so and this sip stuck. Teach me not to get the tent out well before I travel. There we go. That definitely needs airing out. Oh. Well, I timed that pretty well. Just started raining. Got the tent packed away. I knew it was. I could hear distant rumbles of thunder when I first woke up this morning. But it was well off. I think it's just stopped, but it's a shower. So the tent's packed away nice and dry. Yeah, as I was saying, it's been years since I've stayed on like a family campsite. It was a bit weird. I just thought, you know what, because the time was getting late and I'd been driving a lot, so I was getting fairly tired. I thought I'll look up this place, which I'd seen previously when I'd be looking around this area. And it's one of these campsites you can't, if you're just coming in a tent, you can't pre-book. It's a case of, you know, like turn up, see if they've got any spare, you know, any places. So luckily they had. I think that sort of probably puts a few people off. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty full, but you'd probably still get another maybe 15, 20 tents on this site. So
yeah, had a good chat with a guy called Dave, so hi if you're watching. So yeah, I had a good chat. He sort of like helped me out, put my tent up, because just as I got here, the rain was like on the horizon, the wind was picking up, so he just get me out and just getting the ground sheet down. And we had a pop down into Robin Hood's Bay, and so I had a good chat over a couple of pints, which was quite nice, you know, it's a bit different for me. So yeah, I think the plan today is we're just gonna, like, today's the last day. I want to do it a bit more chilled. I have got some miles to put in, about another 120 miles today to be where I want to be tonight. So I'm going down to the dune system where I would have spent the first night. I do like going to that dune system at least once or twice a year. I find it quite relaxing. It's sort of predictable. It's a little bit like my woodland camps in a sense, but yeah. Well, it's going to be an interesting night though, and an interesting day weather-wise, because the Met Office has put out weather warnings for thunderstorms, severe thunderstorms in places, flash flooding and so forth. So yeah, today might be challenging in terms of driving and stuff, but as long as the flooding isn't too deep, I'm in the right car for it. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to hit the road, and I need to stock up on some diesel and a few bits and bobs. So I'll catch you guys in a bit. Well, oh, look at this sky, folks. It's going to rain in a minute. So you've got these bands of rain. It's seriously rumbling away there. The humidity is through the roof. I've only actually seen a few flashes, but I've been trying to sort of get the tent, get the tent up quickly before it slung it down. As I was walking here, there was a really sudden gust of wind, because there was a storm out to sea, and thought, got a feeling it's coming this way, and it was. So that blue thing, emergency poncho. By the time I got it out of my bag, the wind picked up so much, I was struggling to get it on. It was nearly suffocating me, just to get it on. It was a bit crazy. But it was weird. I mean, I was soaked through. My lower part of my trousers were soaked through. That was 20 minutes ago, bone dry already. Oh, I missed that one. But yeah, well, not bone dry, I'm wet with sweat, but the humidity is so much. But I'm here, I'm on the east coast, midway down near Skeggy, a place I like to come to once a year, or even twice a year. I just like it here. I'm not sure if I've said this yet. I'm quite away from the actual beach. I camp quite away from the beach. I'm sort of in the middle, because where my tent is here, it's not the highest point. Although, to be fair, the carbon rods are going to be a bit more conductive than the grass. Ooh, there's a flash over there. I'll keep recording. See if we can pick any of this lightning up. Now the windmills over there, you can't see them. Oh, if I zoom right in. Yeah, it's right over on the horizon. I wouldn't be surprised if one of those get hit, given how tall they are. Especially when this system over here gets over there. Oh, but I'm glad to have got the tent up though. Just in time. Just had a wander. See this line? Stretches all the way over there, across there, and off into the distance. What's all that about? That's strange. Let's follow it a bit. This little creek's about, it's only a few yards away from where I'm staying. I'm just intrigued. I don't want to pull it, because I don't know what it's attached to. I mean, it could be a weather balloon, I don't know. It's like nylon cord. It just carries on going all the way over there. I'm really tempted to see where it goes to. I'll follow it a bit. Let's go around. Ow, the buckthorn, because that's really spiky. Right, starting to rain. I don't want to go too much further. I think it might be off maybe a weather balloon, because where I'm walking it doesn't seem as if, although that's stuck in the ground. It carries on going all the way over there. There is. There's like a box over there, so I wonder if that's got anything to do with it. But anyway, it's starting to rain. I'm going to get back to the tent. There are 2 sticks stuck in the ground. Missed that second one. 1, 2, 3. They look like they're on it. There's a 4th one there. I'm guessing, because this is a game trail here. Judging by the size of it, I think it's probably hare. There's another stick there, just jammed in the ground, right on this game trail. I just stood on another one. So, I think we all know what that is. Well, the sticks in the ground anyway on the game trail, they're somebody's been trapping, snaring on along this. But yeah, here comes the rain. So as you can see, the wind's picked up quite a lot. Pull these down, try and reduce any air that's going to get under the tent. Whoa!
crazy. Some serious downdrafts there. Physically bracing the tent. Comes the intense rain. Whoa! There's some lightning. Hopefully the wind will calm down in a few minutes and then I can undo the front zip and film some of the lightning passing over. At the moment it's pretty much behind me. There's a very dark, intensely dark sky. So I'm going to stop recording for now because I might have to suddenly grab the tent, stop it from blowing away. Catch you guys in a bit. This is seriously some of the worst conditions I have ever been in. This wind is tremendous. I normally carry about 5 times as many tent pegs as I need, and I've used all of them just to try and stop the tent from blowing away. I'm having to brace this side of this tent to stop it from breaking, and as you can tell I'm having to shout. This is crazy. Well, that was round 1, and there goes that storm cell over there. Round 2 is on its way. I hope this isn't going to be all night. I just had to bail the tent out. Anyway, time to get back inside and try and get the tent pegs down a little bit more secure. Look at this. It is it's cloud, man. It's just almost constantly flashing now. I think, I might miss the worst of it. I hope. So, like an idiot, I didn't press record. I don't think so anyway. Either that or it stopped recording. That second storm cell was, well, this is the hail that came down. A lot of it's sort of melted down now, but you can sort of see, I know that's slightly out of focus, there were really big hailstones. The lightning has been intense, incredible. I've not known lightning like this for a long time, but there's a lot of energy in the air with all the heat that we've had this past week.
The majority of this has been fault lightning, sorry, sheet lightning, but there's occasionally been bits of fault lightning as well. But I'll just, cool. I'll just adjust the aperture so you can see pretty much what I'm looking at. So that's the equivalent of what I'm looking at. If I turn the camera around a little bit, it's quite nice over there. I'll do a full 360. That's some more weather to come. And that is just what's passed. Can't believe I had to bail the tent out. Luckily with this second one that passed through, the winds didn't kick up like the first one. Oh, way. Cool. Well, tent stood up to another battering. So quite an amazing tent this. Only a cheap one. Although I must admit this time I think the winds were really intense. The last time me and my daughter was out here, we was in this tent. It was Storm Arlene. And we were getting about 60-mile-an-hour winds, and the tent stood up to it fine. It did really well. That first storm cell that went past, yeah, it's still raining. I had to I was bracing it. I had to physically brace it. I got it on my phone camera, but yeah, there's more lightning over there. Straight ahead, back down there, I just saw some fault lightning. Seems to be turning more into fault lightning, whereas before it was sheet lightning. Sheet lightning is fine. It doesn't make contact with the ground, it just discharges in the air. Fault lightning makes contact. It sort of makes my life a little bit more worrying. But yeah, I'll just film some more of this while it's relatively dry. Okay, the direction, the wind direction has changed ever so slightly. It's gone from a pretty much south-north direction, blowing north, to blowing from the southeast. The skies are a bit clearer that way. But it depends if this is like a massive rotating cell. We'll just have to see what happens. But there's still a chance that that over there is coming over here. I couldn't have timed that better. I really could not have timed that better. Yeah, there's still a chance that's going to come this way. That's where the previous ones have come from. And then over along the horizon it looks better, but I can see further than what the camera can, and the skies look pretty dark on the horizon over there. Would be nice if that was coming more towards me. Here comes the rain again. Whew. Well, I think the storms have finally passed. That has been intense. It's well after 10. In fact, it's 11:15. The wind's died down enough now that I feel that I can light my stove and cook up some eggs. I was going to have noodles, but I'm so hungry I just want something quick. I'm very tired as well after that ordeal. Man, what a storm. What a storm. So anyway, I'm gonna cook these eggs. Can't really film doing it. You've seen me cook eggs before anyway and do stuff, so it's not like you're missing anything. Yeah, doing it in a tent's not the most ideal place either, but anyway, let's get the stove on and get these eggs doing. I'm bushed, and this is my last night as well. There's a mosquito in here. Doesn't seem interested in me though. Good. Yeah, this is my last night. I've got to drive back tomorrow. I've got to pick my daughter up and her great aunt from a wedding about 8:30 in the evening. So I've got a bit of time, quite a bit of time here tomorrow, before I have to head on over and take them home. Oh man, what a day. Anyway, right, I'll catch you guys in the morning. Unless something else happens during the night. You never know. Good morning, guys. Well, it's about 6:30. I'm more or less up. Everything is either wet or damp in this tent. Including my socks, all my dry socks. Oh, yeah. That rain really hammered me last night. All there is to do is for me to pack up, really. Yeah. I get packed up and get back to the car. Still got a good few hours that I can do something with, so. Well, I made it back to the truck just in time. It's chucking it down again. It seems to be blowing quite a wind. This is pretty much it then, guys. It's been an interesting and very much an enjoyable week. So, there's been 5 nights out in total. Although, this video only covers 4. Yeah, but we had that long drive up to Scotland, so Dumfries and Galloway. I spent that first night by that viaduct, or old railway viaduct. That was lovely and chilled out. And we drove around a bit down to the coast and had breakfast on the beach. Went down that first forest track, and then found that lake, and that was an amazing relaxing afternoon and evening. Had that nice campfire that got rid of all the midges. And then drove on through the Kilner Forest and that 12-mile track. That was a nice drive. Alright, and the next night ended up on an actual campsite. It was a bit weird. Not used to campsites. But yeah, it was alright. No, that nice guy. And he helped me out with my tent because the wind was blowing, because it was just about to rain, and it did. Then we went, afterwards when it stopped, went down to the pub down in Robin Hood's Bay and had a couple of nice pints down there. And then I spent yesterday driving down here, down towards Skeggy. It was blisteringly hot yesterday. Quite a very sweaty drive, even with the aircon going. Wasn't enough. And then the drama of last night was unreal. That weather. I mean, I've been out in storms before, and that was something else. I've not experienced weather like that. Certainly not for that length of time as well. I mean, it just went on and on and on for hours. But eventually it died down around midnight, and I got a good few hours sleep. Everything was sort of like pretty damp though this morning. I've just about dried out. So that just leaves me to drive home now, really. I'm gonna get some breakfast and that. I was gonna originally I was gonna hang round for the day here in the afternoon, and then drive back and then pick my daughter up and her great aunt from the wedding on the way back. I'm not sure now, because it's in the next city. It's in Doncaster, so it's quite a bit of a distance from where I live. So I could drive back now, get changed and showered and stuff, and then drive back out and then back. But that's going to be quite a bit of diesel used. Just I mean, I could go on my way back and save that diesel. Wouldn't cost me any extra. We'll see. I think I'm going to go and get some breakfast first and then work out what I'm doing. So, anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. It's not fully gone to plan, but best laid plans and all that lot. So, thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button down below. I've got quite a big back catalogue now of videos. I'm due to go away again in about 2 weeks' time, down to a bushcraft meet. So hopefully I can film a few bits there. I've booked on to do a little forging thing where I'm going to make a squirrel cooker. And yeah, I'm gonna show a few bits and teach a few bits. There's lots of people that are like doing a few different activities and that through the week, and Yeah, although the coast is nearby, because it's right down in Devon, so that's going to be another long drive down. But yeah, should be good. Should be good. And then I'll be trying to get away for like a few days here and there when I can. Until October, I've got a week off in October, where I've got the week part, and then I'm doing a course at the end of the week. So like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and running courses again at the Wilderness. Well, it's Wilderness 2018 this year, Bijou Desert Outdoor Activity Centre. So check that out. Okay, so anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye for now.